Today I was bored out of my mind, so I decided to use a PTO to make a one-motor drivetrain. If you don't care about the explanation and only want to see the testing results, skip ahead to the 2-minute 20-second mark. I started out building a simple gear switcher. When the pneumatic piston is extended, the powered gear meshes with the bottom gear, changing the direction of the rotation of the axle. But when the pneumatic is retracted, the powered gear meshes with the top gear, changing the direction the axle rotates in twice, so the direction the axle spins in stays the same overall. I then attached this to the motor using a pair of gears, then linked the output gears with the gears of the drivetrain to power the whole thing. This way, when we want to drive forward or backward, we mesh with the top gear so all the wheels turn the same direction, and we mesh with the bottom gear when we want to pivot turn, because the two sides of the drivetrain would then turn in different directions. The drivetrain can't drag or arc turn, as that would require the two sides of the drivetrain to be moving in the same direction at different speeds, which we can't control without another motor. On the coding side, I just set the velocity of the motor to the distance the joystick is from the rest position, finding the distance with the distance formula. Then to determine which way the wheels spin and which gears to mesh with, I just use some if statements based on the positioning of the joystick. So now I'm going to test this drivetrain against the standard 2-motor tank drive with the same weight and dimensions to see how much performance is sacrificed to gain the motor. Comparing the top speed of each drivetrain, we can see the 2-motor tank drive is around twice as fast, but they're able to reach a top speed of 95% of the motor's velocity, with the 1-motor drivetrain only able to reach 39%. Their accelerations are comparable, with both drivetrains taking the same time to accelerate to 30% velocity and to their max speeds. The 1-motor drivetrain does lose the ability to arc and drag turn though, so in my opinion, unless a robot doesn't need to be very mobile or desperately needs an extra motor, don't use the 1-motor drivetrain. If any of you are interested, I'll have the code for the drivetrain down below. So that's it for now. Make sure to stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to try and modify this drivetrain so that it doesn't use any motors whatsoever.